Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with another Google Sheet workflow automation, and in this automation, we'll be plotting the data from four different sources. And currently, the data I'm showing you is just arbitrary data, and it has nothing to do with the real-time data. So this is just dummy data. Let me show you how you can use it. So first of all, the setting is in a way that you can enter the value in green tabs. First for the sensor reading, the second one is manual one, manual two, and manual three. So these are the manual inputs. And how you can use, you can just click on this empty box on the left top and press delete to clean up the data. So I'll click and delete the data. Again on manual 2, I'll click this on delete data, and this one is already clean. So you can see on the dashboard, we do not have any chart plotted yet. So I'll go back to the Excel sheet and copy these four columns. Go back to Google Sheet and paste the data in here. You can take this data from CSV or any other sources. Again, I'll go back to the Excel file for the manual one. And this is how I can copy the data. If I'll click on any of the cell within the data, press Control Shift and space, it will click copy all, it will select all the range, and then you can press Control C, go back to manual, press on Control A and Control Shift V, or you can right click and paste special values by right clicking on it as well. I'll go to the manual 2, open the other sheet, Control Shift space to select the range, Control C to copy, select cell A, Control Shift V, or right click to paste special. You can select anyone. Now you can see once the data is there, you will see the chart got plotted. Now I'll try and explain quickly how I'm plotting, and maybe those will help you in future if you want to make some modification in it. So first of all, we are gathering all the data from the sensor because you can see the data is not cleaned up. So we have to remove this timeline from the date. So, and then we have to sort those. And again, this data is in liter. So we have to convert those into the meter cube as well. So if you will go to the data preparation red tab, these two tabs are for data plotting. This one is for data plotting, and this one is for data preparation, cleaning, and formatting. So we are dividing it by 1,000 so that we can convert these to meter cube. So the data is coming in from sensor sheet in here, manual 1, manual 2, and manual 3. Manual 1 and manual 2, manual 3 are in a way that we have to sort the data by date and then take a difference of the previous date. So 58 minus 55 is 353, 3. So this date has the value for 3 and then 22. If there is any discrepancy in the data, you will see the data like this. So if it is 209, which seems to be wrong, so it should be something. So you have to go to the 24/1 on 2023 on manual 1 sheet. Maybe we can copy the date, go to manual, Control F search, and here you will find, and we have to fix this on column O. So you have to fix this data in here, whatever the change is here. Maybe you want to add a 0 or something. So if I'll add a 0 to here and go back to the data preparation sheet, here you will see it will automatically fix, and yeah, it seems better now. So this is how you need to fix the values on the relevant tabs. Like for 6/1/2023, we have this 483. I'll copy the date, select in here, find the date. Let's select control column O, 483 is the date I want to is the data I want to find. I want to select in a specific range. The range is the whole column O. Now let's find. Okay, we have found this 483. Now we need to fix this 483. If you want to add a 0 to it, let me add a 0. And if I'll go back to the data preparation, here you will see the data got sorted and we are getting some proper values. So this is how you can clean up the data, but you do not have to make any changes in this one. You have to make any changes in the manual data input. So these are just for your information. All right. So the data has been changed, and the data, this is still showing some spike 715, and this is for 16/1/2023 date. So if I'll jump in here in back 16/1/2023, So the maximum value is 715. Let me find 715 in a specific range, which is this one, 715. So this is showing 715, and because, yep, yep, 1900 and 200. Yeah, so there is a difference in between. So this is for December 16th, and this is for 16th January. So yeah, there is a 1 month difference. So maybe this is the reason why the value is very high, comparatively higher than the other values. So yeah, so so this is coming in from sensor one. This is manual one, manual two, manual three, cleaning up the data and date, sorting the data, and then taking the difference for manual one, two, three, so that we can plot those accordingly. Now here we are combining all the dates in one go, and then aligning all the values against the relevant date. So this is taking all the minimum date from any of the manual one, two, three, four, and the sensor, and this is the complete range of the date in any of the sheets. And then we are splitting those from manual one, manual two, manual three, so that we can plot the charts which are in here. You can see this is sensor versus manual one, sensors versus manual two, sensor versus manual three on the dates wherever the data is available. So either if the sensor is available or sensor value is available or the manual reading is available, those are all plotted in here. You can see the blue values a little lower, or like almost straight line, because the other values are higher. 715. If this 715 is not there, you will see the data like this. But still, if you will hover the mouse over it, you will see the values for the red, which are manual, and sensor for the blue colors. And if you will hover the mouse on this sheet, still you will see both the values if those are available, like on this one. So these are the charts which are also exactly similar on the dashboard, which you need to see in here. The charts shown in here is just to compare with the data instantly, but those are not needed in here. I'll delete those. So this is the dashboard which you want to see. All right, so we are plotting the sensor against the manual one, two, three, and we are plotting the differences between sensor and manual one, sensor and manual two, and sensor and manual three. Currently, we do not have any data on the manual three tab, so we have no data on manual three. Okay, so if I'll quickly copy paste the data from manual two on manual three. So this should plot exactly the same chart on the versus and difference both. And you can see those are plotting. So let me quickly clear this data and jump in back to the dashboard, and there should not be any plot for these. Currently, this one is not showing these manual values because we do not have any, but the sensor values are there, so those are being plotted. So that is it from my side. Um, if you don't need those, I think we can always hide this sheet, or you don't need to make any changes in it. So there are only 4 tabs where you need to make the changes. Again, I showed you quickly. This is the corner you can click and delete the data or paste the data back again in here. And that is it. You have to make, and you don't have to make any changes on this sheet. Whatever the values are available, if there are more than, currently we have 180 values. If there are 1,000 or whatever the number of values are available, those will get accommodated automatically on the data preparation and dashboard both. And yeah, there is another thing that I'm plotting all the values available. If there is any value available on volume, manual or sensor, both of these are plotted. We can always plot a the difference in a way that only the difference can be shown where there are both the values available. What I'm trying to say here is that, so for example, you can see this is the difference we are plotting where there is no value, the sensor value is not available, and no manual value is available. But on this one, there is no sensor value available, but only the manual value is available. So if we'll be taking the difference between these two, it will show the real value only. Similarly, let me take you back to this sheet. So here you can see in all of these values, the manual one is available, but no sensor value is available against those dates. So if we'll be taking the difference in between, it will show you 109. This is one way. The other way is that we can only plot the differences where there are both the values available, like on this one and on this occasion. So there are both ways, but currently we are plotting all the charts in a similar way where there is any value available. Either it's a sensor value or a manual reading. So that is it. That is all from my side. Please do let me know if you need any further assistance or if I miss anything. If you need any further clarification, feel free to discuss. Have a nice day ahead. Bye.